Hey guys, it's Lori with Ellen's Crafty Creations, and I apologize for the frog in my throat, but I'm still I don't know if it's allergies now or cold or it just won't go away. I don't know what the deal is, but I've been struggling with that lately. I am here just to chat, just to show you maybe some things that I'm working on, some things that I've purchased in different Etsy shops, and just kind of an update of random stuff. What have I been doing lately? I've been working on journal stuff. Me and my daughter usually sit here at night and do different stuff. Either she's working on homework, um, or um, or we're working on a craft project. So this is what we've done this week. I have distressed some paper and I have been creating these shapes. I have the Dilution stamps, and which some of them are a little funky. I mean, they're different. So I love this kitty. So what I did is I took a white piece of paper and I just rubbed my distress ink over it with these brushes. These are makeup brushes. I got them on Amazon. Mrs. Cog did a video of them lately, and she uses her stamps, not stamps, her stencils to do, and uses these brushes to do her stenciling on her journal pages. And I'll show you what I mean in a minute. So anyway, I just took this and rubbed it in my distress ink and then rubbed it all over a piece of white paper, and we stamped on top of it. So I will put the link for these down below on Amazon, but I really liked using them versus the other thing with the foam pad. These are very soft, but the handle up at the top is very thin, so you have to be careful. So I usually hold it by the top head of the brush when I'm working with it. So I got those, and so this is what I did. I just stamped random images to use in my journal. That one actually says journal. There's a feather, and these are all, again, Dilution stamps. There is butterfly pieces here that actually make a butterfly. If I could find the butterfly. I just had it. Where'd it go? There's another kitty. This is a body, and I thought, match up a head with it kind of thing. So I like these funny looking, I like the legs. They're just crazy. More. There's this girl with a huge hat. I mean, it's just random. I like these sayings. She has quirky sayings, Only my cat understands me. If cats had phones, they wouldn't call you back. That's funny. So again, legs. I can't find. This is a strange one. My daughter was like, she has horns coming out of her head. I don't like that one, but I do. So this is one that I glued the legs on. Little kitty cat body. Oh, here it is. Here's the middle to my butterfly, and then you'll just glue those together, and octopus legs. Anyway, this is what we've been doing. We've been stamping and cutting out and just stuff for me to use later on. So, and I made 2 tags also. Where are those? Let me grab these. And then I also I had some leftovers from my St. Patrick's Day collection. So I had some coffee dyed index cards to use in my journals. So I just tore paper and added it here, and I punched 2 holes and strung this gold, what do they call this? It's some kind of yarn. Anyway, I strung that through there, and then I made like a St. Patrick's Day paper clip and added some sequins, and I punched out a heart from one of the papers and added some cheesecloth, and this is one of the stickers. So that was kind of something I did with my leftover design team papers. I still have a few scraps here and there left, but that's about it. It's mostly used up. So this is what I'm doing with most of my scraps now. I'm just making different kinds of cards. This girl's a little bit weird. I kind of like her, but I don't really like the ants, but I left them on there anyway. A little bit of cheesecloth and fabric in the background. This is all from the paper collection. I added gold Wink of Stella to her, and then some flowers with some bling on them. So this is what we've been doing this week. Let's see. Last weekend I made a little mini journal. This is Tim Holtz wallpaper paper. Well, yeah, whatever. So I have a little mini pin here, and I learned from Mrs. Cog again. I've been watching her channel a lot lately. How she had adds these binder clips and then just clips a pin in to her like traveler's notebooks and things. And I thought, oh my gosh, revelation. That's a fantastic idea. So I did that here, and I just did a little journal. I think this is a pocket here. Yeah, there's a little pocket there. This is more coffee dyed index card. And then these pages are printable that I used that didn't quite turn out right. They weren't the right size, so I just cut them down, added washi to the ends, and it just looks like it's coffee dyed. I did a little pocket here. And then these are tiny Tim Holtz paper clips. I added some ribbon there. And then I did another tag. This one has some little printable stuff printed out with a coffee dye thing on the back. And then I did this tag, and I thought this tag was turned out gorgeous. I just love it. This yarn was attached to something that I bought from Etsy, and I kept it because I just thought it was so cute. I stamped this bird, and this is part of a book page that I had left over, and I glued that on with some design paper, and then just some bling, and then two little words, and I just thought, there's the back, just plain, and I just thought it just turned out so cute. I loved it. So I stuck it in this little journal. And then there's a little pocket here with made out of just paper that I tore and some little lace and washi. So that's my little cute little notebook, and I thought that it turned out cute. And then I had these little pins on hand because I was going to make some kind of post-it note holder at one point, like years ago, and I never used them. So it's just the perfect size to stick right there. I think I bought them on Amazon. But like I said, that was years ago. So I thought that was really cute. So that's something I've been doing. Let's see. Even when I'm not on here showing you albums, I'm always doing some kind of crafting. What else have I purchased lately? I purchased this vintage wallpaper from the Rebookery. And she packages her stuff so cute. This is like a plastic page protector thing. She's sewn onto it and added some fabric. I mean, isn't that gorgeous? And then it was just folded closed like so. I mean, that's just so cute. And inside is just, like I said, it was a sampler pack of just vintage, not wallpaper, wrapping paper. And I love it. I love the vintage wrapping paper. So if you have any vintage wrapping paper you're looking to get rid of, I'm your girl. So here is, I love the cars. This one's kind of crazy, but I still like it. This is my favorite one of this little girl. So cute. And here's more. Just so cute. I don't know if she still has this one available on her Etsy shop. I will link her Etsy shop down below. She has a great YouTube channel where she talks about journaling and making journals, and she has beautiful journals for sale. And I've always wanted to purchase one, but I haven't yet. So be sure and check her channel out and her Etsy shop. She has wonderful things. So, and then some of this vintage like wrapping paper ribbon stuff. So there's her stuff. Oh, I did make this tag too. I forgot about this one. I made this tag. This is some kind of yarn, furry yarn. And then I took scraps I had left from the Our Home Cartabella collection, and then I stamped this owl, and this one says, I don't like morning people or mornings or people, and I thought that was funny. So I put that here, and then some lace, or this is actually from an Eyelet Flower is what that's from. And then I just put 2 hearts there on the back, and you could write or journal there, or it's just cute. I like that one. So I did that. Another thing that I've purchased from an Etsy shop is this beautiful Saree ribbon. Is that how you say it? Anyway, this is my first time buying it. And again, once again, I was influenced by Mrs. Cog. She does subliminal messages in her videos, I am convinced, because she talks about it and I go buy it. So this is some ribbon. The Etsy shop this comes from is Victorian Gypsy Girl. She's very reasonably priced. Like, this is a ton of this stuff, and it makes gorgeous closures or tassels or just whatever you want to use it for. And she sells it. It comes like this, wrapped up, and I actually purchased several ones. I tried to go neutral, not too crazy with the colors for the first time I was buying it, because you know, I'd never worked with it before. I wanted to make sure I liked it first. So I stuck with these colors. I could always use a great ivory, and then this one's like a pinkish, and then this one was called peppermint. It's got pinks and reds, and then I just love all kinds of browns. This is kind of like a caramel color. So it comes wrapped up like this, and when you unwrap it, it looks like this. And so it's just, you get a ton of it. And I just think it's gorgeous. I don't even know where it begins and ends. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of separate it all, and then I'm going to hang it over a hanger or something and hang it up in my craft closet. So that way it's easily accessible. But it's really pretty. So I will link Mrs. Cog's channel down below, as well as the link to this Etsy shop, so you can check out both of those. What else do I have in my stash over here? Okay, so for years, not years, that's a serious overexaggeration. For months, I've been telling you that I'm not coffee dyeing paper. I'm not going to coffee dye paper. That's too much work. Well, guess what I did? I coffee dyed paper. So I did some index cards, as you saw before. Here's the rest of those. I did these. And then I also did this over here. So first, I purchased coffee dyed paper. This was from an Etsy seller. I'll link her down below as well. Apparently, I have a problem purchasing things on Etsy lately. And she did a wonderful job. I forgot her name. I should look at that up while I'm talking to you guys and tell you her name. Because that's rude. Purchases. And she did a great job. It came to me fast. It looks beautiful. And I love it. And her name, this is from Brightly Crafted. And it was about $38 for 100 sheets. And if you know how much time and effort coffee dyeing takes, that's worth it. However, I have a hard time paying $38 when I can spend my own time. And you can tell the difference in the colors here. Mine's darker because I used espresso powder. And I got it for like $2 or $3 on Walmart. I used 2 caps full, and I took the plunge. I watched, again, Mrs. Cog's video on coffee dyeing, and I did her method where I took just my plain computer copy paper, and I put my instant coffee in a pan, like a cake pan, and with hot water. And then I just kept laying sheet upon sheet in the coffee and got it completely soaked. And then I would lay another one on top of it, like so. And then I preheated my oven to 295. And then I put my cookie sheets in with, you know, 2 pieces of paper will fit on 1 cookie sheet. So I could do 4 at a time. And, excuse me, so... And then I left them in there for about 5 minutes. I timed it each time. And I ended up making about 60 sheets of coffee dyed paper. And I was really impressed with it. So I think I'll continue to do this. I probably won't purchase again. But if you don't want to coffee dye, purchasing is an option. So I want to leave that out there. But I really liked, I actually did enjoy the process. I thought it was just going to be a lot of work and I didn't want to try it. But once I got into the groove of doing it, I thought, well, hey, this isn't that bad, you know? And then, excuse me, I got a frog in my throat. And then I actually even bought a 3rd rack for my oven so I can coffee dye 6 pages at a time. I know. So there's that. I did it. Success. So I'm in the process of making 2 journals, and I will give you a sneak peek of those quickly. And I believe these are going to go in my Etsy shop. So here's the cover of the first one. This is Authentiques. It's the carousel paper. What is that called? Is it called Imagine or Carousel, or I don't know. Anyway, this is just the cover. This is as far as I've gotten on the cover so far. It is double thickness in chipboard. I've done some lace on it. The spine is hand painted with a mixture of acrylic paints, so I could get the right color to match this pink here. So it's like gold, maybe brown, and pink all together. And these signatures are going to go inside. So when I have it completely done, I will come back and show you a walkthrough, but I'll give you a sneak peek. I've done some, I don't want to show you everything yet, so I'm not going to talk about it actually. So here's my coffee dyed paper. This is my printed coffee dyed paper, and this is my actual coffee dyed paper. I did use it in this journal, so it's going to be a really pretty one. And I've added some different, one other collection in here as well, so I think you're going to like it. So, excuse me, I have to cough, so I'm going to have to mute you. Where's the mute? Okay, that's better. So, anyway, these are the signatures, just beautiful images in this paper, and so I'm working on that. And I'm also working, I don't have a cover for this one yet. This is the Echo Park Just Be You collection. I love the cactus. It does have coffee dyed paper in it, along with other random things. There's an envelope. Collection's very pretty, and it's got positive sayings in it, and I'm in the process of making that one. And I think I have 2 or 3 other ones that I've started and not finished. So I'm trying, my goal is to finish all the ones that I've started before I start another one. Okay, we'll see how that works out for me. So there's that I'm working on. I have 2 mini album ideas in my head at the moment. Once I get my new design team paper from Country Craft Creations, I will have 2 new albums for you. One will probably be a smaller one because it will be for the, let's see, March Craftology box, and then the other one will be a larger album. So be on the lookout for those. I just have a couple more things to share with you that I purchased yesterday at Hobby Lobby. And these are for junk journals as well, or you could use them in your mini albums, I guess. So Tim Holtz products at Hobby Lobby are 40% off this week. So this is a good time to get Tim Holtz products. I bought this Emporium like ephemera pack. So that one was normally $5 and it was 40% off. And then I got these cute milk caps. I liked those. And then I like these little sayings where you can kind of snip them and make a little saying on a paperclip tag or something. So you get the sayings in white and then in black as well. I purchased that. I purchased this. It's in the bandana section. But I wanted to use this in my journals as well, and it was only $1.49 for this rather large piece. And so I got that. And then what I went there for was all of this. So these are several different packs of things. First, let's get the obvious ones out of the way. These were in the clearance section for $1.49. And so I purchased these because I thought they were cute. They would be cute on a little, the spine of a junk journal. So there's those. And then all of these came in a pack. And these have just different sayings on them. These are Tim Holtz. So these were on sale. So I thought these would be cute to use on the front of my journals. Again, inspired by Mrs. Cog. She uses these. Actually, she uses all this stuff. So that was... so the examples of the sayings, this one says, know in your heart you are loved. Life is about creating yourself. embrace imperfection, just positive sayings. So I loved that. The other pack I got was these larger ones. These were more expensive. These were like $8.99 for only like 8, but they were 40% off. So, and they have different. This says, I want to be improbable and afraid of nothing as if I had wings. Live for the moment you cannot put into words. Hope is the thing with feathers that perches in the soul. I mean, just inspirational quotes. I like those. I love quotes. And then I bought this pack of keys. I told you that in my video for my design team swap with Jackie that she inspired me to purchase some keys. So these are the ones that I got. They had another set there. I wish I would have purchased. It was really pretty too. They had large keys. So they had the big ones and the small ones all in one set. I don't remember the cost of these, but I thought that those were cute. Tim Holtz. I'll put these in here. And then these are 2 different sets as well. The ones with the words, well, they both have words. The ones with the words and the numbers were one set. So you have breathe, artful, believe, cherish, wonder, listen, simplify, journey, altered, imagine, inspire, and destiny. So these were a set. So I got those. These are about quarter size, and these are about penny size. And these all came in a set, both Tim Holtz products. And these say all different kinds. I won't read you all of them, but for example, noted, wonder, hope, adore, hello, found, dream. You know, just random sayings. And I like lucky, wish, peace, story. Really cute little charms to add to your journals. Or mini albums, you know, whichever you prefer. So that is what I got, my Hobby Lobby haul from yesterday. I think that's it. That I have to show to you right now. I did place an order with Country Craft Creations, and I bought chipboard, and then I bought the something else that I've been doing. If you've been watching my channel for a while, you might know that I have a lot of ribbon. I have a lot of designer ribbon. Let me show you. So, what's a pretty, here, this one. So, I was inspired by Megan with Mad something. She's on Facebook. She does hair bows. So that's how I came across her. And she does her ribbon like this. So I've taken my chipboard. I've cut it down to 6x6 sheets. And then I've just added my ribbon on here. I wish I would have done by color versus by matching pattern. I might go back and change that. All I've done is I've wrapped my ribbon around and I've secured it with a little pin. And I can just stack these on my shelf and I can see the ribbon that I have. Versus having, let me see if I can reach it, these gigantic bags full of ribbon. So that's a project that I'm working on to try to get all my ribbon organized so I can see it and figure out what I want to sell and get rid of because I have an insane amount of ribbon. So that's it. So I purchased the chipboard, the coffee paper, and another paper collection too. The mom one. And I'm going to do journals with both of those. I'm going to try to get 2 journals out of each collection and they will be going in my Etsy shop. So look for some journals coming soon. That's what I work on in between my design team projects. And so that's what I'm doing. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's just like a lot of talking and random stuff, but I wanted to show you, I wanted to support my Etsy, fellow Etsy people with and let you know the links to their shops and things like that. And so thanks for watching and check out my links down below. See you next time.